What's up, everybody? BATJAC JW and the BATJAC JW channel for Saturday's radio show.
Well, looks like you've come onto my channel, but I've been doing that to you.
That's true, you have. You're wearing my hat again.
You know, yeah, that's true. I don't know how many people are actually following the Combat 86 radio show. If they do, they probably know that joke. That's if you watch the vlog channel. That's Combat 86 radio show on YouTube. That's the second channel.
Or if you even laughed.
Yeah, I like that hat.
Looks better on me. Sorry. I'm putting my coffee. I'll be right back.
See, don't forget your coffee. It's Saturday morning, but as you can see, we're on a different location. We're on a place called Trail Dust Town here in Tucson, Arizona. It's pretty neat because they have a nice setting here. So I figured what a great setting for me to do this. Before we get started, what we do is, let's see, we talk a little bit about shout outs from the last radio. Now that I have one of these phones, I'm able to do this right here.
Shout out.
Yeah, so we have the gun enthusiast.
Ah!
He's my brother in Texas.
Ah!
We have Mr. Holster.
Ow!
Mr. Holster and Lion Quest Fitness. Let's see here. Okay, so, okay, all right. Gotta pronounce these names correctly. I'm sorry if I don't. GS Wovoka? Is that how you would say it? Wovoka. Sorry, GS. All right, Bob Hartman, the Gunfighter 45 ACP, Edward Petty, and the Arizona Ghost Riders. And let's see, what you said. A smartphone fits you like a 45, BATJAC. Okay, I'll take that. By the way, subscribe to this guy's channel, the Arizona Ghost Riders. If you like the stuff of the old Wild West, make sure you check his channel out. Dinosaurs, ghosts, and if you like me, you'll definitely be seeing me jump on over there too. We have Weapons Education. That's my buddy Tom there in Florida. Glock 17, Joe P. I Carry One, the Crazy Scotsman, Peppered 88, Baron K, Vote Spy. I hope I'm saying that right. Jeffrey Richardson, Michael Kokever.
That's a good one. Kocever.
Sorry, Michael.
Kocever?
Kocever.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one.
Big Al. Lead 8541. Lead does some pretty cool videos on some old school knives. I really like those. Bernard Flood. EB Saint. 3 Wolves 4570. I like his profile picture. He looks like the old cowboy. Eli Faust. John Brightback. I hope I'm saying that right, John. Scott F. Trees a Blowing, and 45 ACP. Muzzle First. I like that. That's a good username. Muzzle First.
Yeah, Muzzle First.
Yeah. All right. Zbor 41, and he says, "Wishing you the best. Big fan of John Wayne and BATJAC JW." Thank you. All right. Okay, so that's the shout outs. What we were doing, interesting this week, I did a video on EDC, everyday carry, which living in Hawaii was kind of boring to do because you couldn't carry anything cool or fun in Hawaii. Yeah, you pretty much carried a pocket knife and the most non-threatening looking one you can find, so you don't have to explain to the police if you ever get
the little one you get when you're a groomsman. It's got the little tiny file on it.
Kind of,
It says, "We love you, BATJAC." Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get to have anything like that.
No.
But out here you can.
Put the island in a panic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Panic if you showed up with a push button knife.
Right.
But yeah, so that was kind of neat to do. I knew it was going to be a really popular kind of a video for my channel because a lot of people that have been following the JW's radio like this one have been noticed that yes, I have moved. I have moved out to the desert, from the ocean to the desert. How dare you do that? For a guy that doesn't really like the ocean, it wasn't that hard to do. And really was old Tucson. Really helped me kind of go. And this guy. And interesting story.
All my fault.
Right. How did I meet Santee from the Arizona Ghost Riders? Right here at BATJAC JW on the channel. Met you. You messaged me about some grips.
Yeah.
And after that, we just kind of became friends.
I was looking for grips for a long time that were the right grips for my 6-gun, so I saw his and he actually made them, so I made him an offer. Made him an offer that he couldn't refuse.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to Luca Brazzi.
Really bad impression. That's okay.
No, I wanted to know how many of you out there have seen the movie Missouri Breaks?
Oh, God.
And it's got Marlon Brando and Jack Nicholson.
God.
Do you remember the scene where they're at the camp? Marlon Brando has, what's his name? Randy Quaid. And they're sitting there, and then Randy Quaid's sleeping. Marlon Brando finds his cricket, and he's looking at it, and then he kind of reaches over and he puts it in Randy Quaid's mouth. And Randy Quaid wakes up, spits it out, and Marlon Brando's like, "What the heck is going on here? I'm trying to sleep." And he's like, "What's the matter with you?"
You wonder
why that scene was even in that.
You wonder if it was even scripted. Like, you wonder if any of that stuff that Brando was doing was scripted, just because it doesn't seem like it, right? Like, where did we're trying to show everybody that he's a nut job, then yeah, that works, but
he definitely was a nut job.
Yeah, it was a little weird. Wore a dress in that one, right?
Yeah, he wore a grandma type dress or something like that, and
to kill people in.
Yes, it's just so if you haven't seen that movie, you like westerns, you like some weird, if you just want to see some weird off the wall stuff, Missouri Breaks with Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando. I think it's very bizarre.
Did you ever see the other one I was telling you about? Marlon Brando?
One-Eyed Jacks?
Yeah.
I did not. I went to Bookman's to try to find that, and they didn't have it.
That's a little odd too, but supposedly one of the best performances that Brando did.
It's interesting when I read this thing that they said when you think of the Western and Marlon Brando, they always, that movie is regarded as, oh, that one with Marlon Brando.
Yeah. Kind
of that quote unquote.
He did another one called Appaloosa, which I think I got through about 15 minutes of it. Marlon Brando's great. I'm not knocking Marlon Brando, but I mean, some of his choices, I don't know, man. It's strange.
There's a scene where it's in Missouri Breaks, and he's riding his horse, and he's got this tomahawk thing or this twirly thing he throws, and he's chasing a rabbit on his horse. He's like, rah, 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 and he's like yelling and whooping and all this weird stuff to throw this thing at a rabbit. I thought that was very strange.
I think they were all sparking up the ganja when they were on that movie. The director's like, "Hey man, I think that's what you should do. Just chase that rabbit with a tomahawk. Yeah. Hey, you know what? The next thing, let's put you in a dress, man. Oh, it's cool. Let's do it."
Yeah, that would be a great idea, and then
pass the bong.
Yeah, and it's like Jack Nicholson was like the only guy going, I don't really know what kind of background we have here.
No, yeah.
That was good. But no, I've been enjoying Arizona and been definitely enjoying the freedoms here. Also, for those of you, the news, you do watch the JW's radio for the news and a bit of silliness from time to time. I made a first gun purchase out here in Arizona. How about that? I did, for those of you that follow the vlog channel, you already kind of know what the steps were that I took to do this. I sold a gun, and in order to buy this gun, so I didn't want to spend any of my money that I used to get here and I'm using to survive. So I sold a gun, and I justified it by selling a gun that I don't use, don't mess with, don't bring out, and to get something that I probably will mess with and bring out and play with a lot more. And what did I buy? I bought a Winchester 1897 pump shotgun, and it's an authentic Winchester. How about that? So I'm pretty happy with that. You have not even seen it yet.
I haven't, but I've been looking for my gun for about 2 days now, and I haven't found it. What gun did you sell, BATJAC? mean,
we'll have to talk about that.
oh, I see.
Later.
I see how that worked. Yeah. At least told me you kept the grips.
Well, the guy wouldn't have gave me as much as he. This. I'll make it up to you. Don't worry. There's actually a steakhouse right here. I'll buy you a steak.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah,
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure that you get the little one though. It's the 8-ounce one. That one's only $15. By the way, guys, in the back here, they do have a steakhouse. I'm not lying about that. It's a really good steakhouse.
Pinnacle Peak
Yes.
Steakhouse.
And they have John Wayne's suit in there. It's his costume that he wore in Big Jake. And it's in there.
Big costume.
It's a very big costume.
Big costume. Big Jake.
Yes. When you actually stand up to it, you're kind of like, You realize just how big the Duke.
Yeah.
You're just like, wow. Imagine this, somebody in these things. So I'm sorry about the noise this time around. We decided to go to a location and do this and kind of chat a little bit on JW's radio. And so yeah, I figured you enjoy seeing some scenery and that kind of thing. And so keep an eye on the channel. That shotgun will be popping up soon. And don't forget to subscribe to this guy's channel.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
the Arizona Ghost Riders. And there's a funny skit that we actually just did out here involving, if I can get it out here, involving this carrot. This seems very weird, doesn't it? But you know what? I know. But if you want to laugh and you want to live life to the fullest and just joke around, subscribe to this guy's channel and you'll find out just what this carrot was all about. I know.
It may be funny. We'll see. Do they have a trash can here? I haven't seen a trash can in the whole place.
Like, share, and subscribe. I'm BATJAC JW, and you're watching JW's Radio. This is Santee from Arizona Ghost Riders. Oh, man.